Hello, my name is Steve Bigelow with the Candlestick Forum. Markets are heading down. So the stocks that you want to watch this week, especially with the markets rolling over, you can see where we had the kind of the kicker type signal, bringing the Dow back down through the 50 and right at the T line. Notice the T line's been acting as a resistance level. Obviously, it's the Ukraine situation that is creating indecisiveness or doubt in this market. So all you can do right now is stay short until you see a buy signal. You can see how even at the doji, they moved it down again in the Dow. You can see the rollover right now in the NASDAQ. With it trading below, you can see the dumpling top type movement, giving you a prospect of a wave one, wave two, going into wave three to the downside. Right now, the aluminum stocks are probably the only sector that is trading up. Gambling stocks can be shorted. CSTM. Notice how it came right back down, used the T line as support. If you like, if you want to be long in this market, the only place I'd have money right now is in the aluminum stocks. The gambling stocks, CHDN, you can see how it's failed, looking for wave one, wave two, wave three. Now this type of pattern setup is pretty predominant in this market, obviously. Now remember a couple weeks ago, we recommended SYY. This is where you use your 2+2 analysis. You had a big, huge bullish belt hold signal that was confirming the fry pan bottom. You can see what it's done. The market's cratered here in the last week or so, and this is still trading up above the T line. This is just to illustrate the fact that when you're in a fry pan bottom and you've got a strong signal that basically has wiped out the sellers, that you don't have much selling resistance even in a down market. Now you can use that to your advantage on the opposite side. We recommended shorting FVRR, because look at your dumpling top, then your bearish belt hold, now confirmation, which is now further confirming this dumpling top or giving you this bearish J-hook pattern setup. So the reason we want to illustrate as many aspects of selling or selling patterns that are being confirmed with sell signals, it just enhances not only your probabilities of being in the right direction at the right time, but the magnitude of the move will usually be fairly strong. So we're seeing that in quite a few stocks. Recommended going short on Twilio. Look how it failed. This is what we call observe the obvious. The obvious is this is right where the candlestick charts were telling you the sellers are coming back in. Now you can see wave three in progress. Again, observe the obvious, a big bearish engulfing after a shooting star signal in the overbought condition, a failure to get back up above the 50, and now you've got kind of a bullish flutter kicker signal on net. If this is wave one, higher probabilities you're in wave three. We recommended shorting ACCD, same scenario. Bearish engulfing after a shooting star, a bearish flutter kicker signal. That alone is a strong sell signal closing below the T line. You add all the other factors to it that everybody else is watching, like a failure at the 50, you're still in a downtrend. GTLB, same scenario. Shooting star harami, a harami, and look where all this selling occurred, right smack dab at the 50. Stochastics heading down. First target, second target could be this magnitude. So again, I always reiterate in these sessions, this is not rocket science. This is identifying the selling that's occurring right at levels everybody else is watching, and then seeing what the results of that is going to be. So what you want to do is find that kind of same scenario. Rocket, Evening star type signal right here at the 50, closed below the T line. High probabilities are trading lower. And pub, same scenario. Bearish flutter kicker right here at the moving averages. Look for wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. Adding all the aspects of a pattern and where they're occurring and the strength of signals allows you to benefit by putting yourself in situations where the probabilities are extremely strong, you're heading in the right direction. If this one opened lower on Monday, Tuesday, you'd have a bearish flutter kicker signal followed by a bearish doji sandwich. And we know the results of a bearish doji sandwich, more expected downside. So join us next Saturday. We're going to do one of our mini spotlight sessions. They only last an hour, hour and a half, usually stretch to 2 hours. But we're going to go into the bullish and bearish engulfing signal. Now that might be kind of appearing to be kind of targeted, but the idea is instead of doing a general analysis of signals and patterns, if we go into a signal and pattern specifically, dig into the details and the psychology that created those signals, you get a lot more insights as to what all the other confirming indicators allow you to assess based upon the signals themselves. Join us next Saturday. Very inexpensive, and you get a lot more information than you expect. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.